Your power bill could be going up, but first, the San Antonio City Council needs to approve it. And to talk us through all of this and why this rate increase is needed, we're joined by Rudy Garza, the president and CEO of CPS Energy. Rudy, always a pleasure to talk to you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here in the studio. First question people want to know, how much is this going to cost me? So what is the increase and why?
So the average customer's bill will be impacted about $4.45 a month. So less than 3%. Overall, month over month, and we just have to make investments for the future. Our power plants are getting old. We learned a lot from Winter Storm Uri a few years ago, and we got to get going making investments in new resources. So we're trying to make measured investments, take it a little bit at a time in a manner that our customers can afford, but it really is all about the future.
What about I get this question a lot by the average viewer out there. What about the fact that CPS Energy makes millions of dollars? It goes back to the city. Can't some of that be used to maybe lessen the impact of this rate increase? City revenue
is city revenue. My job is to send them 14%. The city council has to decide ultimately how they're going to spend that money. So, for me, we're serving a growing community. And as that community grows, our system has to grow with it. And while new customers do help us a bit, with the resources that we need, everything's getting more expensive. The same thing that's hitting your pocketbook is hitting our pocketbook as well.
So it sounds like city leaders, city council would have to make some sort of change in their revenue that they're taking from CPS to make that happen. Have there been any conversations like that to say, hey, is there something we can do as a city in those funds to keep this from ending up falling on customers?
Well, you got to give the city credit. Last year, they saw an increase in revenue because natural gas prices were high, and they made the decision. And there was a lot of discussion about how to spend that money, but they gave it back to the ratepayer. So I think the city has shown that in years where they've gotten more revenue, they've been thoughtful about how to spend that. But again, that's the city's call. So we're willing partners. We've been having conversations about how to lessen the impact. We had a really good summer this year, so a lot of power into the market, and we were able to reduce our rate request by a pretty significant amount. So we're trying to be thoughtful, but it just doesn't cover the need as costs go up.
Yeah, and it's not your call what goes back to taxpayers.
That's right. Yes, sir.
So talk about, are some of these improvements, do they include more wind and solar? Well, I know that you're transitioning away from coal.
That's right. We're working on. We have a robust, new generation plan. We've actually this week we've signed another 150 megawatts of solar. So we're well on our way to all of our renewable energy goals. We're working on battery storage, but there's going to be some natural gas plants that we're going to need to build into the mix to make sure we have the reliability we need for our customers. So we're still going to build a fully diversified portfolio. And part of that is moving away from coal, and that's going to cost us some money.
You mentioned the winter storm of 21. I feel like everybody still feels a little bit of a wound from that, yes, from what we all went through. But with wind and solar, in a situation like that, that wouldn't help us. So are some of these investments in the rate increase, is that money going to be used to make sure, should there be another situation where weather is a huge factor, that the lights stay on?
Yes, ma'am. Our generation strategy is all about ensuring we have the resources we need when we need them. So in the winter, not as much solar available. Maybe some days not as much wind. So we got to have nuclear, great asset. We have plenty of nuclear and natural gas, and and then we buy some on the market when we need to, but we try to minimize that. So because we have a diversified portfolio, that allows us to ensure reliability for our customers, no matter the time of the year.
So correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a couple years since the last rate increase.
Yes, sir.
So this one averages out to 4.25%.
Yes, sir.
Is that it for the near future?
Well, look, 2 years ago, we were talking about a double-digit rate increase, and and trying to be thoughtful about what that impact is on our customers. We came in with the 3.85% rate increase and said, look, we're going to have to come back in every couple of years, even if we might not need a rate increase, to at least check where we're at financially and be thoughtful about how we're planning for the future. So we'll need the rate increase this year. Obviously, we're in the middle of that. 2 years from now, we expect to come in for another rate increase, and then we'll see where we go from there.
So December of 2021 was the last rate increase,
yes,
right? Now, prior to that, CPS had not increased rates for 8 years?
It had been 8 years, and we've really only had a couple in about 15 years.
Okay, so during those 8 years, the lights stay on, power was provided. So why now? Why the increase now every 2 years?
Well, Our assets are aging. That's the primary reason, and the market's changing. So, if my computer system, for instance, the brains of our operation, if it was a person, it'd be of legal drinking age. It's 23 years old. We got to replace it for cybersecurity reasons and for, to ensure that our customers have options and flexibility. So, there's a lot of those type of assets that are just getting older that at some point in time you have to replace. We're in that phase now, and we'll be in that phase for the next 10 years.
Do you feel at this point, and this is not so much about the rate increase, it's more about CPS Energy. Obviously, we did polls and people had negative thoughts about CPS Energy. You've been in charge now for a while. Do you feel like you're rebuilding that trust with the community?
Great question, Stephen. I appreciate you asking. We have worked really hard over the last 2 years to just communicate more openly and be more transparent and be accountable. When things go right, when things go wrong, we're explaining that to our customers. And so I don't think we'd be in the position of being able to even ask for rate consideration if we hadn't rebuilt at least some of the trust. Now, there's some customers that are so used to CPS Energy being reliable, they'll never get over Winter Storm Uri. And I can understand that, but I think we've done what we needed to do to at least get on the path to rebuilding trust with our customers.
CPS is our option, the option in San Antonio, right? Costs are up for everybody. So for some people, this increase is going to be significant. So what if they need some help?
We have a ton of customer affordability programs here in San Antonio. We do more for our customers than most utilities across the country. If we've got an affordability discount for customers who qualify on an income basis that we can put you on that will offset some of that rate increase. I am on a balanced budget payment plan every month. My bill is the same. That's a great option for seniors, for instance, who are on fixed incomes. If you're a senior, you can get on a program where you can move your billing date to the date that your Social Security check comes in, so that you're not struggling for a couple of weeks while you're waiting for it. So, and we've got dozens of programs for our customers that we can get on. So we try real hard to tailor our programs to the needs of our community.
Rudy Garza, CEO and president of CPS Energy. Always appreciate your time. Next Thursday is the vote.
Yes, sir. And
not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Our board will vote on Monday. Next Thursday, council will consider our request. Tomorrow night, we have an online teletown hall. So I would ask any customer who has feedback for us, who just wants to listen in, you can go to our webpage, teletown hall prompt will be there, and you can listen right in.
CPSenergy.com.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, Rudy, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.